I have some demands for the new Avatar Aang movie. Now, if you've been in Avatar news limbo recently, I don't blame you. The sheer amount of news and rumors coming out is a lot, even for my 1 megahertz brain to process. Not only do we have a Netflix live adaptation of Avatar, but a new studio named Avatar Studios recently formed and are working on a ass load of different animated projects for Avatar. If that isn't confusing enough, while all this is going down, the sequel to the James Cameron Avatar movie is also in the conversation. Trying to find the right news on Avatar related content is a fucking mess right now. With that being said, let me simplify this. We have confirmation from the Avatar animated studio that Aang will be getting a movie centered around him and his friends as young adults. My generation is cooming at the scenes, guys. This is quite literally everything we've ever wanted and more. I'm as excited as the next millennial, but as I said at the start, I have demands for what I believe this movie needs. Number 1, shipping. Now, I know what you're all saying. Johnny, but you hate the romance genre. Are you backpedaling? Well, first of all, if I wanted to backpedal, I backpedal over your head. Secondly, I only dislike romance when it's super forced and awkward, like in some of the animes I've watched. The shipping side to the Avatar fandom is always going to be there, and I don't mind it nearly as much as other series. In fact, the realism and how these kids try to express their feelings for each other in Atla was great.
Why don't we just throw the scroll away since you're so naturally gifted? What? Oh my gosh, Aang.
Man, if you don't shut your ass up, that's exactly why you built like a...
If we're transitioning our cast into being young adults now, I expect that realism I got from the original series to be just as authentic in the movie. Give the people what they want, Avatar Studios. Give us those nods to the ships. Of course, we already know where some romantic relationships lead to thanks to the Korra series, but there are still unanswered questions like, who the hell is Toph's baby daddy, bro? As far as I'm aware, he's just some dude named Kanto. Like, Toph's baby daddy, it must be exposed. Let's get some sort of answer, you know. Let's get an introduction to this guy. Number 2, creative bending. I cannot stress this enough because this was a big issue I had with The Legend of Korra. I want to see our OG cast be different and creative with their bending. While Korra's fight choreography was leagues above Atla, there was a lack of unique uses for their bending. I made a whole video comparing the two. That's how much that upset me. The creativity was there in Korra, don't get me wrong, but I couldn't help but notice the focus was being taken away from the creative bending in favor of like generic action movie fight stunts. But ideally, I would love to see a mix of Atla's creative use of bending and Korra's fight choreography all rolled into one for this movie. Number 3, an antagonist worth visiting. So there's one thing that has me a little bit worried about this movie, and that's the stakes. You know, the conflict. It's tough to do a prequel so far back in the timeline knowing some of our original cast makes it into like their 80s or whatever. So what will be the big conflict of this movie? I'm hoping they create some sort of antagonist for this film that will, 1, be a threat, but 2, show us growth with our OG cast that we have never seen from them before. This movie has to be about filling in those blanks and seeing what conflicts or bad guys helped shape their growth further beyond what we've seen from their battle with Ozai. That's not an easy thing to do, you know, but I'm sure the Avatar studio will pull through for it. We've been through so much with these characters growing up from our simpler childhood days. You know, if I were gonna visit a more mature time in their lives, I just hope it's treated with the respect fans expect for characters that we've grown up with. Let's keep it a buck, man. Being an adult is tough as dog shit on a sunny day. But being able to revisit our childhood heroes and see what being an adult was like for them, you know, it just might make that dog shit of adulthood not smell as bad. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button if you want reactions from me and my brother, and if you want more videos like this with just me talking about stuff that's going on right now, you know, make sure to hit that like button. Let me know in the comments because I'm definitely down to do more videos like this. But With that being said, I thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves as always, and peace.